Mixtape Future. Let's talk about it.
With Amex Gold, you can experience the gold standard. You get access to exceptional dining, plus 4 times membership rewards points on eligible dining purchases. That's the powerful backing of American Express. Terms apply. Cap applies. Learn more at americanexpress.com/withAmex.
How y'all doing? Welcome to Let's Talk About It Music Review Season 10. I'm back with another gosh darn dang episode. Today we got a good show for y'all because we got Future. Oh my lord, guys. Future has been on an absolute run lately. This man's just been dropping banger album after banger album. I mean, technically it's been Metro Boomin', but I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Future's been absolutely going crazy. This man dropped a fire rap album. This man dropped a fire R&B album. I mean, Lord mighty, this man's absolutely been on fire. And recently, we've been talking about Future lately because Future's been going on features lately and absolutely bodying these features, flowing on beats, going crazy. And then we find out he's going back to Mixtape Future. And if you don't know about Mixtape Future, guys, we are in for a goddamn treat. And I can't wait to review his new album or mixtape. Honestly, I don't know what. I think it's an album, but it's called Mixtape Pluto. Something like that. And I'm very excited, guys. I'm very excited to check this out. I'm very excited to review a lot. We're going to be doing a lot of Future track reviews, guys. So if you're new here, if you're on YouTube, Spotify, Pandora, wherever you get your podcast at, make sure you follow. Turn on notifications. We're going to be dropping new content all the time. And today we're going to be reviewing Future 2.
This episode is brought to you by Coffee Mate. Coffee Mate is the world's biggest coffee lover. Because we love all the ways you enjoy. Wait. Coffee Mate can't love coffee more than me. I'm a foodie. I went to Kyoto just for a nitro matcha latte. What? Oh, I have to finish the ad. Coffee Mate, for the love of coffee.
Your teen requested a ride, but this time not from you. It's through their Uber teen account. You drive your teenager around, a lot, to their friend Jacob's house, their other friend Jake's house, to James's, to Jaden's, to Jalen's, to...
Mom? This is Jake's house, not Jacob's.
Now with an Uber teen account, your teen can request a ride under your supervision. They'll ride with a highly rated driver, and with live trip tracking, you'll follow along the whole ride to their friends' houses that all sound the same. Add your teen to your Uber account today. See app for details.
Bye, Mom.
My dad works in B2B marketing. He came by my school for career day and said he was a big ROAS man. Then he told everyone how much he loved calculating his return on ad spend. My friends still laugh at me to this day.
Not everyone gets B2B, but with LinkedIn, you'll be able to reach people who do. Get a $100 credit on your next ad campaign. Go to linkedin.com/results to claim your credit. That's linkedin.com/results. Terms and conditions apply. LinkedIn, the place to be, to be.
eBay Motors is here for the ride. With over 122 million parts, you can make sure your number one ride or die stays running smoothly. Brake kits, LED headlights, bumpers, whatever your baby needs, eBay Motors has it. And with eBay Guaranteed Fit, it's guaranteed to fit your ride the first time, every time. Plus, at these prices, you're burning rubber, not cash. Keep your ride or die alive at ebaymotors.com. Eligible items only, exclusions apply.
Fast. This is one of the tracks off the album. I don't know if it's the first or second one yet, but it's one of the first music videos out for this song. So I thought, hey, let's cover this song and let's go over it. And let's do this, guys. I'm very excited. And yeah, I got a couple of points I want to get off my chest. Starting off with the number one, I just want to say this off the bat. The beat is pretty good. Now, look, the production's not anything groundbreaking. It is kind of the simple kind of piano, guitar, trap beat. That's kind of what it is. It's kind of basic. It's kind of there, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But I think it gets the job done. And honestly, even if the beat is a little bit generic, I won't even lie to you, the beat's a little generic. I'm not even mad at the production because Future comes on here immediately already swinging. And what do I mean by immediately already swinging? Well, guys, this man already comes on this song delivering such a good hook. And I really want to talk about this because I think hooks and rap songs are so lacking. I think a lot of songs with rap, or a lot of rap songs with hooks are so lacking. They're so just they're not going to get stuck in your head. It's kind of just like, okay, can we hurry up and get to the second verse? That's kind of how most rap hooks are these days when I listen to them. But this is one of the examples where I think, already coming in my second point, I think the hook is really good. I think the hook is one of the best out there. I think the hook is absolutely one of the best out there. This hook is really good vocally. This hook sounds good. This hook gets stuck in your head. It's an easy way to follow, and I think it's one of those examples where, hey.
This podcast is supported by Progressive, a leader in RV insurance. RVs are for sharing adventures with family, friends, and even your pets. So if you bring your cats and dogs along for the ride, you'll want Progressive RV insurance. They protect your cats and dogs like family by offering up to $1,000 in optional coverage for vet bills in case of an RV accident, making it a great companion for the responsible pet owner who loves to travel. See Progressive's other benefits and more when you quote RV insurance at Progressive.com today. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Pet injury is an additional coverage and subject to policy terms.
Future still got it, guys. Guys, Future still got it, guys. This is one of those examples where I'm like, yep. You know, this is why Future is one of the legendary rappers of the game, because this man knows how to make a hook. And it's very clear that he knows how to make a hook, because when you're listening to the song, guys, it absolutely goes gosh darn dang crazy. I really enjoy this hook. It's one of the best hooks out there. Coming in with my second point, too, verses. Now, I will say this, though. I wish there was a little bit more variation on the second verse. I think the first verse is a really good starting point, pretty good flow, decent singing. It's kind of that singing / rapping going on, and I do enjoy that. I think that's really good, but I also wish the second verse had a little bit more variation in it, because I really like flow switches. I like maybe if you can switch it up a little bit vocally. Nothing really switching up vocally here, in my opinion, on the second verse, but the first verse is absolutely good. I think it's a good starting point. And also leading off to that hook, I think it's really good, because the hook is really good, and it's a pretty good verse to get things popping off. So those are my points about Too Fast. Those are the little quick notes. But we're really going to dive in now, so let's really get into this. Let's go over Too Fast. And starting off with the beat, like I said, the beat's pretty generic, but also I think this beat does get the job done. And what do I mean by that? Well, I mean this beat absolutely gets the job done because it's simple. It's maybe not groundbreaking production-wise, but I think I can appreciate simple production when simple production is absolutely done right.
This episode is brought to you by Jira. Ever wonder how those big marketing campaigns that make headlines get delivered on time? It all starts with Jira, the only project management tool you need to plan and track work across any team. Every step of that campaign is organised in one place, from launching the campaign all the way back to designing ads and writing creative briefs. Get started on your next big marketing campaign idea today in Jira.
We get it. Distractions happen. That's why we designed the fully electric, full-sized Volvo EX90 with the latest technology to keep you and those around you safe. Its 2-sensor driver understanding system is designed to prevent distractions and help you stay focused. Reserve your Volvo EX90 today. Learn more at volvocars.com/US.
Hey, Realtors. On your way to a listing presentation, Zillow Showcase helps you stand out with sellers by putting their listing and your brand in the spotlight on Zillow. With Zillow Showcase, your listings can get prioritized placement, astonishing performance, and exclusivity. Showcase is designed to not exceed 10% of listings in a market. Don't wait to give your business the premium marketing and branding treatment it deserves. Visit showingtimeplus.com/Spotify to get started with Zillow Showcase.
Ah yes, the magnificent Trolley Sourbright Crawler, also known as Trollicus brightolus. The worm's captivating neon colour makes it an easy gummy prey.
Trolley!
It's a surprisingly sour, invitingly chewy, staggeringly snackable species unlike anything else found on this planet.
Eat me!
Delicious. Visit Trolley.com to shop now.
Trolley, eat me!
And it's one of those things where I'm looking at it and I'm going, alright, this is simple production, but it gets the job done. And I really appreciate that, you know. I'm never going to hate on production that's simple. I'm never going to hate on production that's done simply or nothing like that when it's done right. And Future actually uses the production pretty good here. It's simple piano, it's simple guitar, it's the 1-2 trap drums that everybody knows. And honestly, there's no beat switches or anything like that, so you're not really going to get any variation on production-wise. But I think that's okay, and I think that's what this song is made for. I think this is one of those songs that is made to be, you know, one of the top streaming songs off the album. And then, you know, boom, other tracks going down low. But this is definitely more the commercial variety of the songs here. And Too Fast is one of those examples. But the production is pretty overall. It's generic, but it gets the job done. Now, let's talk about the hook. Guys, I really enjoy this hook. And I think I enjoy this hook because it's simplicity done right. And I really think that's underrated these days. You know, it's either rappers lazily going over a hook, or it's the opposite where the rapper's absolutely doing too much. Absolutely going a little too crazy on the hook. So, it's one of those things where I'm looking at that and I'm going, I think this is, you know, simplicity done right. And it's when I reviewed Sabrina Carpenter, I really expressed that. I was like, guys, I think if you can do a hook really simply but make it sound good, I think that's an A+ in my book. And this is one of the cases where I'm looking at Future and I'm going, yeah. Simplicity done right. I think this hook is simple, but really good vocally, good singing on the hook, and just really addicting, really going to get stuck in your head, and I really enjoy that. Now, let's go over the two verses. Now, the first verse I enjoyed. I think it was okay. Pretty good flow, pretty decent singing / rapping, and, you know, there wasn't any really flow. There was a couple of flow switches, but they were kind of flow switches where I wasn't really crazy about them. I think they were just okay at best. Nothing really crazy flow switch-wise on the first verse, but the first verse is pretty good, and it's actually a really good lead up to the second part of the hook. So I'm gonna give the first verse some good points there because the first verse is absolutely good. Now, I do have to give a little bit of the negative here. Y'all know I can't be positive the whole time. You know, there's always going to be negatives, even in good songs. And I think the second verse.
Pasajeros a bordo, bienvenidos al Friskies Express. Por favor, mantengan sus patitas y colitas dentro del tren. A su derecha verán Crunch Canyon. A la izquierda, Philly Falls. Ahora pasamos al Pico Party Mix. Hoy el tour delicioso está por terminar, pero no hay problema, porque con Friskies siempre hay algo más para explorar. Ve a friskies.com para explorar más.
ABC Wednesdays. It's the premiere everyone is talking about.
I'm Joan, and I'm your first Golden Bachelorette.
Loves getting a second chance.
When you're 61 years old, you have very few opportunities to change your life. I have to be ready.
The Golden Bachelorette is proving romance never ages.
I represent millions of people in their golden years looking for love.
The Golden Bachelorette.
I am ready to find the next great love of my life.
Wednesdays on ABC and stream on Hulu.
Piece by Piece. Revolutionary artist Pharrell Williams invites you to Piece by Piece, a first-of-its-kind Lego movie event.
What if we told my story with Lego pieces?
Let's do it. Discover what it takes to build the greatest hits with Kendrick Lamar, Jay-Z, Justin Timberlake, Pusha T, Gwen Stefani, and Snoop Dogg.
I was always a bad gangster, but you brought out the fun in me.
Hell yeah.
Piece by Piece. Get tickets now for Piece by Piece. Rated PG. Parental guidance suggested. Directed by Morgan Neville. Only in theaters October 11th.
This episode is brought to you by AutoTrader. Look around. What do you see? Cars. Lots of them. And guess what? They're probably on AutoTrader. Whether you're into timeless classics or the latest trends, if you see it on the road, you can likely find it on AutoTrader. New, used, electric, and one day, maybe even flying cars. See a car? Find it on AutoTrader. Visit AutoTrader.com to learn more.
Is not the best, because here's what I'm going to say this. The second verse starts out okay, but I think there's a little bit, guys, I'm going to be honest with y'all. The flow on the next verse kind of missed for me. I think the flow switches on the second verse wasn't really good. They were offbeat, and you know, I can excuse songs going offbeat or trying something a little bit new, but this is one of those cases where it's not that. It's just Future really going offbeat on the second verse, and it kind of brings down the enjoyment there for me, because you know it's not the best. And the second verse is definitely lacking. I wish there was a little bit more to the second verse. I wish there was maybe some flow switches, maybe some vocal variations, and maybe even a beat switch. I think a beat switch would, make this song really good too. But overall, guys, I think the production was pretty decent. I think the hook is really good. And I think the verse is pretty good. The second verse is lacking, but it's pretty short, and it goes off to the hook, which the hook is the best part of the song.
Why does this room look amazing? What'd you change?
I just got these custom shades from Blinds.com. It's all online, so it's really easy.
I remember shopping for blinds. I waited around all day just to get a quote. It took forever. And the worst part, hidden fees. How about you?
I chatted with my Blinds.com design consultant on my time. Plus, they make it easy to DIY or add installation like I did.
Blinds.com sounds way better.
Way better.
Shop Blinds.com for up to 40% off. Rules and restrictions may apply.
So, overall, guys, I think this is a pretty good song. It's nothing crazy. But I think it's a good song. And I'll give it an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10, what'd y'all think about it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? I don't know. Let me know. Are you excited for the Future album? You going to be listening to it all night? Let me know. I know I will be listening to it all night, and I will be doing a bunch of reviews, guys, coming up. And this is always a double feature on Thursday night, so go check out the Katy Perry episode. That should be up right after this. And I'll see y'all later. Y'all have a good one. Bye.